Sorry. Hey there. Welcome to the stream. Had to take a cat downstairs. And I also just noticed that I had another Tama fall off. And I think I've realized what it is that's causing the problem this time compared to last time. Last time I was having the superglued ends of the threads kind of interfering with the unrolling. So I tied them a little long, cut off the glued portion so the ends were not hard and brittle and would catch the threads as it rolled around. But it turns out I cut them a little too short. So I think I need to leave a little bit of extra length on them the next time. Because if you leave them long enough, they just don't unravel. At least not without a lot of effort. If you leave them with only a little bit off the end, a little bit of pressure, and they tend to unroll or untie the knot. So, at least the simple knots I'm using. So, welcome to the stream. This should be the last one for this particular braid. I have about 2/3 of an iteration of the pattern, which will take probably about 2 to 3 hours, depending on how fast I go. And then I'm going to do my maker's mark, which I will actually do the design for that on screen so you guys can see what it looks like. And it shouldn't take long to do that. And then if my wife is available, I will go ahead and have her tie it off on stream. And if she's not available, then I will do the video of her doing it and upload that as a separate video for the end cap. But I am ready to be done with this braid. Not because I haven't enjoyed doing it, but because I would like to do other things as well. And want to get it to Ian, who was very, very kind and came on the stream the other night. That was fun, even though I got distracted and managed to screw up the braid for a while. All right, so I got the comments up. Let's see, move that to live on the tracker page. Alrighty. So we are on move 28. We've done the first move in the cross guard. So we're on the second one. So it's 1 and 3 and 1 on the right. Let me click there so you can see the mouse. So 1 and 3 and 1. And on the left it is 1, 3, and 5. And sheds 1 and 3 are reversed. So let's go back to full screen. And I'm going to be occasionally pausing to take a nice sip of a nice refreshing beverage. Because, well, I got up at about, oops, it doesn't help if I drop it. I got up about 8 o'clock this morning. I haven't actually had anything to eat until like about 15 minutes ago. So 1 and 3 and 1 on the right. So 1 and 3. And also a warm hello to all the new subscribers who are catching this stream either live or on replay. 1 for the top, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 for the bottom. It's good to have you here. 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Saw a lot of stuff on my Twitter timeline about the coronation, but did not watch. And 1, 3, and 5 on the left. So there's 1, 3, 3, 4, and 5. So, like I said, I'm expecting about 3 hours, but I'm going to keep going until I'm done, however long that actually winds up being. So, 1 from the top, 2 from the bottom, 3 from the top, and bottom is 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Also found out yesterday, apparently I have a bone spur on my right heel. which is why I've been having issues walking for a while, I'm assuming. And interesting to see how the doctor wants to treat that. But it makes it hard to do walking and other exercises. It hurts all the time. It also makes it hard getting out of bed. You have to put weight on your leg and it hurts. Okay, we are on to move 29. So 1 and 3 and 1 on the right, and 1, 5 and 7 on the left, and sheds 1, 2, and 3. Let me check and see if anybody's on Rumble. Doesn't look like it. Let me refresh it real quick. One person watching. Yep. Okay. All right. So 1 and 3 and 1 on the right. There's 1. And 3. And 1 from the top, and then the bottom is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And 1 from the bottom, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And on the left, 1, 5, and 7. There's 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, and 7. And 1 sheds 1, 2, and 3 reverse. So from the top, 1, 2, 3. And the bottom is 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Crossguard looks like it's forming the way it's supposed to. That's a good sign. And on to move 20, or on to move 30. So 1 and 3 and 1 on the right, and on the left, 1, 3, and 7, and sheds 1 and 3 are reversed. And there's 1, and 3, and shed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And 1 from the bottom, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. There we go. And on the left, 1, 3, and 7. So 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And 1 and 3 reverse, so 1 from the top, 2 from the bottom, 3 from the top, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And 1 from the bottom, 2 from the top, 3 from the bottom, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Here we go. And we're ready for the next move. On to 31. So just 1 on the right, shed 1 is reversed, and 1, 3, 5, and 7 on the left, and shed 1 is reversed. And just 1 on the right, shed 1 is reversed, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops. Before I start that, it's time for Koma Slide. I don't need to do the take-up reel because I did that the other stream. And I don't have to repeat that. But apparently, I have one that unrolled but did not untie. So let's re-roll this one really quick. There we go. And all right, so they're all forward. All right, again, we've done 1, so we just do shed 1 is reversed, so 1 from the top, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And 1 from the bottom, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That doesn't look right, so 1 from the bottom, and top is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That looks much better. And on the left, 1, 3, 5, and 7. So there's 1. And 3. And it's easy because the rest of it's going to be white on top and blue on bottom. So the ones that aren't that way, I just put them back because we are done with the that side of the cross guard. And shed 1 is reversed, so 1 from the top, and the bottom is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And 1 from the bottom, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And I got my CPAP machine reprogrammed for a new prescription from my sleep doctor. So hopefully that'll help me sleep a bit more. Well, apparently I had a hard time going to sleep last night for some reason. All right, so we are on to move 32. And 1 and 3 on the right with sheds 1 and 2 reversed, and 1 and 3 and 1 on the left. So 1 and 3. And sheds 1 and 2 are reversed. So 1 and 2 from the top, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That looks right. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And on the left, 1 and 3 and 1, which should be that until about the end of the sword hilt. And 1 from the top, and bottom is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And 1 from the bottom, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. It's a warm day today, about 70 degrees Fahrenheit currently, and sunny. Nice day outside. Of course, I decided today is the day I'm going to finish this off, and I am happy with that. I do like the outside, but I'm still good with this. Alrighty. Hey, we got a third person watching on YouTube. Welcome, welcome. And we are moving on to move 33. So we are 1 and 3 on the right, which just shed 1 reversed, and 1 and 3 and 1 on the left. And no rumble rants. Okay. So 1 and 3. There we go. Alrighty. Let's tie this one off. At this point, I'm ready to start just super gluing the knots, but I am very close to the end, and it's probably not worth the effort. And there's 1 knot. And 2. And let's go for the trifecta. We roll this puppy. Alrighty. Color, whoops. I just realized I had that rolled the wrong way. All right, okay, so the colors look right, so I got them set right. So just shed 1 is reversed, so 1 from the top, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So, anybody have any questions or anything they'd like to chat about? It seems as long as I actually take the time to either mentally or vocally do my counting, or I take a second to concentrate or whatever, I'm okay talking. It's just when I try and talk and count mentally at the same time that I screw it up. Oh, live and learn. 1 and 3 and 1 on the left. Just about finished catching up on Friday Night Frenzy from last night. 1 from the top, and bottom is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And 1 from the bottom, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And we are ready for the next move. On to move 34. 1 and 3 on the right with sheds 1 and 3 reversed, and 1 and 3 and 1 on the left. One and 3. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. This is getting really annoying. I think 2 popped off that time. Somebody's setting up a barbecue outside, I can smell. And I don't know if I'm just far enough away, but people who do that normally next door to us use a ton of lighter fluid. And I'm really glad that I'm not smelling that. But yeah, that smells like charcoal briquettes, not hardwood charcoal, or just wood. There we go. All right. The lark's heading out on this one. So loop it around and loop around. I am so close to being done, I can just about taste it. Well, we have the local primary election here in 2 weeks, or a little over a week, however you want to view it. Did I mess that knot up? Maybe. Let's just retie it just to be safe before I pull it tight. I lost somebody. Looks like I wasn't interesting enough. This little bit of excess hanging off on the one here. That was making it hard to tie. Alrighty. So as a constable, my job is to guard the polls on election day. And unlike most what you would expect as security at polls and whatnot, where you see the big intimidating person, my actual mandate is to make sure that no qualified elector is barred access to the polls. Now, admittedly, I don't determine what the qualified elector is. That's up to the judge of elections. But if somebody's trying to keep people from getting there, my job is to make sure they can get in. And I've been fortunate that in the entire 8 years I've been a constable, never had to actually really do anything to maintain the peace. I'm just there as a check to make sure that if something does happen, there is somebody on hand. Get a chance to talk to the people, explain to them sometimes what a constable is and does. And as I mentioned it to Ian the other night, even though technically it's a partisan position on the ballot, right, so okay, so I still have to do the top one. I was considering myself that I did a pretty good job of behaving in a nonpartisan fashion, that the opposing parties' poll watchers were surprised that I was the other party, and they didn't realize it until they took a look at their primary ballot and realized I was not on it. So, and 1 and 3 and 1 to the left. And while the people here can probably tell what party I am based off of some of the things I've said, the constable job really should be okay. I was a little confused there for a second. Really should be performed in a nonpartisan manner. All right, 1 and 3 and 1. So, and from the top and the bottom is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now, theoretically, this stream will be long enough that I can get into spicy time if I would like, except for the fact that I'm not monetized, so it won't make any difference if I get demonetized or not. Now, I suppose I could get a community strike. That's probably unlikely because I tend not to talk on things that skirt the line unless YouTube suddenly changes their rules to something I'm unaware of. All right, we are moving on to 35. Hey, we're up to 4. Welcome, welcome. All right, so 1 and 3 on the right, shed 1 is reversed, and 1 and 3 and 1 on the left. And 1 and 3 on the right. And only shed 1 is reversed, so 1 from the top. And the bottom is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And 1 from the bottom, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And on the left, 1 and 3 and 1. Oh, okay. I was just a little confused where I was. All the white leaders on the end of the blue threads are starting to confuse me. So that's what I'm supposed to do. So 1 from the top, and the bottom is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And I lost count somewhere there. So 1 from the top, and bottom is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That looks right. This one's a little long. I'm going to roll it back up just a little bit. It's hanging pretty low. There we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Alrighty, we are ready for the next one. So moving on to move 36. 1 and 3 and 7 on the right, and sheds 1 and 4 reversed, and 1 and 3 and 1 on the left. Just do a quick rumble chat check. 2 people over there, nobody's chatting. Let's see, the analytics look good. And back to StreamYard. Okay. 1, 3, and 7 on the right. There's 1. And 3. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And 1 from the top. Bottom is 2 and 3, 4 from the top, and 5, 6, 7, and 8 from the bottom. And 1 from the bottom, and 2 and 3 from the top, 4 from the bottom, and 5, 6, 7, and 8 from the top. There we go. And on the left, 1 and 3 and 1. There's the 1. And the 3. And shed reverse 1 for the top, and bottom is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And 1 from the bottom, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. It's looking pretty good. And we are ready for the next move. On to 37. So the 1, 3, 7, and 9, sheds 1 and 4 reverse. On the left, 1 and 3 and 1. I take it the sound's going okay for everybody. So 1, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 9. And sheds 1 and 4 reverse, so 1 from the top, bottom is 2 and 3, top is 4, bottom is 5, 6, 7, and 8. And bottom is 1, top is 2 and 3, bottom is 4, top is 5, 6, 7, and 8. And 1 and 3 and 1 on the left. Okay, so 1 from the top, and bottom is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And on to the next move. We are going to 38. 1 and 3 7 and 9 on the right are exchanged. Sheds 1 and 4 are reversed, and 1 and 3 exchanged on the left. Shed 1 reversed. Okay, so 1, 3, and 7. There we go. It's a little tangled up. And 9. And sheds 1 and 4 are reversed, so 1 from the top. Bottom is 2 and 3. Top is 4. Bottom is 5, 6, 7, and 8. And 1 from the bottom, and 2 and 3 from the top, 4 from the bottom, and 5, 6, 7, and 8 from the top. And 1 and 3 and 1 on the left. There's 1, 3. And 1 from the top, and bottom is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And 1 from the bottom, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And we're ready for the next move. On to 39. 1, 3, 7, and 9 on the right. Sheds 1 and 4 again. And 1 and 3 and 1 on the left. And it's kind of weird seeing 2 mouse pointers on screen and trying to figure out which one is the one you're moving and which is the mirrored one. So 1 and 3. And 7. And 9. Sheds 1 and 4 reverse, so from the top 1, bottom 2 and 3, top 4, bottom 5, 6, 7, and 8. There we go. And 1 from the bottom, and top is 2 and 3, bottom is 4, top is 5, 6, 7, and 8. And on the left, 1 and 3 and 1. There's the 1, and 3. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And 1 and... Did I have one jump? That looks like I did. Okay, that looks like that's in the right order. Right, so 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We are ready for the next move. And we are on to 40. Getting close to the halfway point. All right, so 1, 3, 7, and 9 on the right, sheds 1 and 4, and 1 and 3 and 1 on the left. Do a quick rumble check. Nobody chatting there. Alrighty. So 1, 3, 7, and 9 on the right. Whoops, before I do that, it's time for a coma slide. Alrighty, so 1, 3, 7, and 9. And sheds 1 and 4 are reversed. So 1 from the top, and bottom is 2 and 3, top is 4, bottom is 5, 6, 7, and 8. And 1 from the bottom, and the top is 2 and 3, bottom is 4, top is 5, 6, 7, and 8. And on the left, 1 and 3 and 1. And 1 from the top, and bottom is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And 1 from the bottom, and top is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So in discussion on Friday Night Frenzy, they were talking about how they did not like the terms content creator and influencer. And I was thinking I could always go with what my wife calls me, which is Kumihimo pusher. All right, we're ready for the next move. And on to 41. So it'll be 1, 3, and 9. Sheds 1 and 4 are reversed, and 1 and 3 and 1 on the left. And as you can see, we're reaching the end of the sword here. There we go. And 1, 3, and 9. Sheds 1 and 4, so 1 from the top, bottom is 2 and 3, top is 4, bottom is 5, 6, 7, and 8. And 1 is the bottom, and top is 2 and 3, bottom is 4, top is 5, 6, 7, and 8. Some of these I can feel when I let them drop between the pins that the tama is unrolling a little bit. Not the knot untying, just if the lark's head knot is slipping, because the friction just isn't there on the kite string. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So as time goes on, I might have to start re-rolling some of these up so they're not hitting the ground and interfering with the tension they provide. Okay. All right. Let's get that one to roll back to me. Go. Put that in here because I don't want to lose the tension on that. Or if maybe I should have gotten some countdown music. However, I'm not that close to the end yet. Be a bit long and repetitive. Right, tension's even on that. Second knot, and one more. And we can redo the lark's head. Again, lark's head, rotate to get a loop like that, and then rotate again. And it hangs. There we go. Alrighty, we are ready for the next move. Looks like we've dropped down to 2 people on YouTube. On to 42. 1, 3, and 9. Only shed 1 is reversed. And 1 and 3 and 1 on the left. Quick look at Rumble. Got 1 person watching there. I guess we've reached the boring audience non-retention portion of the stream. All right, so 1 and 3. And 9. And that's the end of this cross guard. And we are well and truly into the hilt. In fact, we're almost done with the hilt. So 1 from the top, and bottom is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 8 is all we need. I don't need to go on to 9. And 1 from the bottom, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 from the top. As always, if you like the content, please like, share, and subscribe. Gives me the incentive to keep doing this. So 1 and 3 and 1 on the left. I was too lazy today. I didn't get up and get ready going early enough to go to the range today, so I will have to do that tomorrow. I need to make hitting the range a fairly regular thing, so my perishable skills do not perish. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Alright, so which one is actually touching the ground? That's the one we need to reroll. It's almost ready to go over, but I don't want to screw up the tension, so right, so, and one from the bottom, and top is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh. So one from the bottom, top is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That does not look right. I did do that already. Like I said, the leaders are fooling me. Okay, so we are ready for the next move. And we are going to move 43. So 1 and 3 and 1 on the right, and 1 and 3 and 1 on the left. And this is the last of these as we get to the pommel here. So 1 and 3. I'm going to check something real quick, see if I accidentally selected the wrong thing for the chat. For all I know, I've managed to set it as Felder carb. It's set as made for kids. I am so sorry. I have managed to block off the chat. All right, folks. I am going to quickly. All right, I am going to end this stream, and let me see if I can. Now, let me see that. I am so sorry, folks. Let me see if there's anything I can do here. Edit. All right, I'm going to go ahead and try and remove YouTube and bring it back in with the proper. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. All right, let me see if I can do this. So for the YouTube people, I do apologize. This is going to end the stream, and I'm going to bring it back. I'm going to create a new one real quick here and see if I can't fix this. So, all right, so remove.